straighten you up. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Welcome to another 501 Witty behind the scenes podcast, live stream chat. Today's topic of discussion is get out of your own way. This could apply for a multitude of things. Turn this down. It could be professionally, creatively, personally, as far as relationships. It could be just simply any ascension that you may be approaching in your life. You may be getting out of a situation that now, when these necessary steps have been taken, it allows you to further flourish, blossom. However, from past trauma or past whatever you want to put it in, fill the blank, you take those 10 steps forward, but there's some kind of way you take 20 steps back. So we want to discuss, the psychology about that, as far as various opinions, not just my own, but of course, as panelists arrive, we want to just kind of dissect that and see why is it that we cannot get out our own way. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. And I'm going to continue to set up, accept people as they arrive, and of course, we'll get this thing going. Hopefully you're having a good Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully life is going well for you. And if it's not, we spoke about this before, don't lose focus. Do the necessary work, weather the storm, and I promise you there's some sunshine on the other side. Of course, keep God first. So make sure you can see everybody when they sit down. There we go. Plug these lights up. What's up there, baby sis, my twin? Hopefully everything at Mackenzie's place is going well this morning. I know you're not officially open, but I know the food will be delicious. So hey, for those watching, if you're local to the area, tap into Mackenzie's place. Their plates, various plates and dinners, places they offer. There you go, Mackenzie's place. There you go. Tap in. Food is delicious. Yeah, it's a podcast. You on this side. I was just talking to Shatina in the live chat. Just behind the scenes stuff. So you are live.
Well, hey everybody.
Look,
hey everybody. You said you was talking to who?
Shatina, my sister.
Oh.
My twin. You know,
yes, you're a twin.
You all right?
Yes.
Good. You gotta go too much detail. So she's saying she's speaking to you.
Hey friend.
Yeah.
I never find the outfit for her wedding.
You got time.
I know.
You ain't gotta go to the Carolina. You got plenty of time.
I know, but I probably.
It is third or fourth quarter.
I'm just saying, I probably changed my outfit from about like 5 times.
You got contact in?
Yep.
You did something new?
No.
You've always worn contact?
Yes. Every time you see me without my glasses, I got contact on.
Say less. I just didn't pay no attention. I guess I'm not all in your face, but I thought I just stand up now because you right there.
I'm sure like, ooh.
You blind? Very bad.
Really. If I take these contacts out.
So can you see things far?
No.
So then you're near side.
Okay, yeah. If I take these contacts out, you gonna be blurry.
So I'm glad you had those things. Are we blurry when you can see things far?
I'm saying you close enough, but I'm saying like you.
So like if you took the contacts out, you couldn't see that poster?
I'd be able to see the poster, but I wouldn't be able to see the words.
Jeez. Even the big ones? In the big font?
I'd be able to see clarity, but everything else I wouldn't be able to see none of it.
Oh my goodness, lady.
Just
she gonna slap her ass for you.
Yeah, I'm blind.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like I wouldn't be able to see your whiteboard. I just see black and red.
So see colors, but don't know what the fuck this is.
And nope.
That's terrible. Yeah, I'm glad you got some glasses, girl, while you driving.
Yeah, because if I get pulled over and I ain't got them on, I get a ticket. I'd be able to let them know I do have my contacts.
You want some water or anything? Are you good? Tea? What you want?
What you get?
Jelly. You've been on the street.
I'm gonna say, I know, but you still always ask me. And
I know. I like to be hospitable.
I guess wine. You never know how much wine. Who all doing podcasts today?
Right. It's supposed to be me, you, Big Slim, I think Moso, and Dorinda. Everybody else out of town. Got other things going on. which is fine. Understood. I mean, it is.
Yeah, because Liv, she was just like, "Are you off?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "He called us so you can do podcast."
I read that last night.
And if you just, because I seen that Toy and her hubby was out there.
Yeah, they got me out the house.
Not they got you out the house.
Well, because I don't really get out much because temptation. And we'll talk about camera.
Okay.
It's just that, they know what I'm going through, so they get me out the house. Just get me out the house. But big snake was good.
Worry about running into your cousin.
You know where I stay.
I know.
And alive is alive. So.
I mean, last time I talked to him, he said he might go out of town, so I'm hoping he did.
He's so sweet. Y'all both sweet. Adults gonna be adults, though. Such is life, man. What a beautiful thing it is. If you enjoy it while you can.
I mean, he's just hard-headed.
You are too.
I know. Very. Well, he's not gonna admit it though. It was a point I couldn't admit it. It was a point of time I could.
Poured your heart out numerous times on here, so.
I mean,
okay.
I still do.
Team glasses, gang, team later. Too silly.
What she say? Team glasses.
Yeah, team glasses.
And look, and is.
She lying too.
Look, ain't that wrong with you?
Team glasses.
Look, I gotta tell myself, I kind of look like this little emoji with the glasses.
That she got right now.
Let me see.
I think she got it up. Yep.
Yep.
Y'all got this salmon on the grill? That salmon coming together? Yeah, I know you got the gorilla.
Look, I should have seen her menu. I said,
yeah, so if you have one in place yet?
No.
You should definitely tap in.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
No, I'm very. I was just like, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
Because all I eat is fish anyway.
So this is my first time seeing the salmon plate available.
Me too. Because every time she posted, I look at the
menu. Brats, and of course stuffed burgers. And they have other options as well, but this is the first time I've seen the salmon. So yeah, the salmon definitely sounds delicious. So if you're watching this, not even currently, in the future, if you're local, Mackenzie's place, tap in. I'm a shareholder, so I'm pushing this.
Look,
and inside, those who know.
I was sitting there reading the menu yesterday. I said,
yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if I want to play Saturday, Sunday, or Sundays.
What I usually do, that part too, I'll get 2 plates and then have one that day and have one the next day. Just because like I said, it's good as fuck. Size good. Whatever.
I mean, look at what they be posting.
Whatever spice you put on the coleslaw, and I want to say the potato salad. Whatever spice you add, that shit good too. It's real.
I was just like, I'm trying to be good. I was just like, but everything out here sounds good on the menu. Hello. Hi. Hi, how are you? Good.
You know your son.
I'm Dorinda. I'm Charday. Nice to meet
Y'all
you.
never, I thought y'all never met?
No.
Oh,
I just be seeing all your live.
I thought you've been here so many times. I thought maybe just in passing, be on the lake lines, whatever you may have seen.
Nope.
And I tried to accommodate DOA.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, this room just don't that damn vent don't circulate the air like it's supposed to in the house, and that shit be really over sweating.
I do.
That's why.
And then the light be right.
So that's why I'm not turning on at all until we start actually recording.
Yeah.
To spare you. If I need to, I'll put that thing on higher.
And with the toaster, don't look at the light. It's kind of hard as soon as you turn it off.
Well, no. So you looking directly at the motherfucker? Are you welcome? Sis, you're welcome. No, seriously, y'all doing a good job. Keep up the good work. You never know where this can go for you too. Just be consistent. Like I said, your doors should be open at least every Saturday for sure. Sunday if business is going well, but seriously, keep that shit going. Be consistent. My younger sister, my twin, we said about before. They got every Saturday for sure. They have plates. Her husband barbecue.
Yes.
She did the
I
sides.
remember she came up here.
They brought some. So they started, and I motivated them to stay consistent because it's good.
Yeah.
It could be profitable, and also it's like you just never know where it can take you. And I'm really big on God giving everyone on this earth a talent.
Yeah.
And it's up to you to put your talent to the world. And it's selfish if you don't.
This is true.
Especially when it's a positive thing. So I'm just well that part. No, because most of us are food. You're a foodie. I'm pretty sure you're a foodie.
Yes.
I'm definitely a foodie. Especially when you travel, you see just But
you take me out of town. That's all I be want to do. I'm traveling.
I mean, that's what you should do when you out of town.
Especially
Culture stuff. Any kind of culture, like you go to the South, obviously you get all that shit down south. Go up to the East Coast, try different things. We're ready to go to the West Coast.
I'm literally in the midst of trying to plan a trip just to go eat at a specific place.
No, and are you like it's about to go down? Like you?
Yeah, I'm talking with my homegirl about it. Yes.
So it's gonna happen.
Yes.
Say less.
It's probably not gonna happen until like I'm out of school. But
also, it's not this year.
no, out of like summer.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
Off work.
I know
there
that.
you go. Not out of school. Off
Gotcha.
work.
I'm thinking. I
There
said, yeah, when you come, I know
No,
you're in school.
No.
I mean, we all getting beauty education to various levels.
No,
I'm way back in the.
Done.
But you got the bachelor's.
I got 2 bachelors and masters.
And a master. You have 2 bachelors. So you gotta go out loud and say what you owe. Is student debt kicking your ass still? Like tremendously?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Because I work at that public service student loan forgiveness.
Yeah.
And income driven repayments are hella low, so no, it's not at all. And I will get a lot of it excused in like 4 years, 3 or 4 years.
All right. 2 bachelors and a fucking master.
So I think undergrad and
Yeah.
grad.
I'm glad you put
I'm
that to
scared to
use.
say how much I owe.
I mean,
It's okay.
It's okay.
I'm with you.
For the most part, the average person is at least above 60, 70,000 in debt. No, I said average. No, I'm saying
I'm with her.
I'm saying the average is like around there. That's average. So it is.
I think mine is like almost 200,000.
No, so which you're not
Have you
alone.
consolidated them?
You know how tap in like
I know like who through I could do like an income driven like repayment thing.
But do you have like multiple loans, or is it all?
It's like all
okay.
yeah.
But no, like
I was about to say
the most people be literally.
me do that like right now.
I mean, you'd be surprised. A lot of us literally pay off student loans for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because like your income never reaches a level where you can fully. Because that's the system. It's made to keep you in debt. It's everything.
Yeah.
From a mortgage to a home is 30 years plus. Everything is made for you long term. Like they know they're doing these. I mean, it's smart. They want to keep you working and to keep you in the
And then they letting babies sign these contracts and go into it. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Take advantage of you.
18 years old, fresh out of high school, you don't.
Yeah, you just want to advance,
You
get started in the world.
You see dollars,
Yeah.
and that's it. You're not thinking about the repayment part. But for me, because I work because of my profession and where I'm working, I qualify for that public service student loan forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also why I have to continue to stay like at a school. Because if I were to work contract and like do private practice or something like that, that's out the door. And we ain't doing that.
Oh my goodness, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Very ridiculous.
Yeah. But circling back, I am done. There is no more school for me.
Done. I think I want to go back and get my PhD. I keep going back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like, oh my gosh. Another like 3-4 years.
Oof.
And then it ain't even the 3-4 years, it's the fact that I have to write a dissertation.
Yes.
And I'm just like,
What's your degrees in?
I got my bachelor's in psychology with a minor in criminal justice, and then my master's is clinical mental health counselor specializing in trauma and crisis.
Okay, that's funny. One of my bachelor's is psychology.
It's just like,
yeah, that's funny.
It's like two types, but I'm just like, okay, in order to rank that, I have to make sure it's like enough research to do it. Because where I work at, our psychologist, our psychologist, she was in school and she let me see her dissertation that she wrote. And when I say that shit was 500 pages, I said,
You go to water and ice and thing?
No, I'm good.
I was just like, oh, I don't think,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ready. I'm like, 500 pages. And then the fact they grade these, so it's like part of you graduate.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you have to have it to graduate with a doctorate certificate. And see, for me, the only way I'm doing it is if it's like just an extra certification and my job pays for it because they've done that for me already. So I'm a certified listening and spoken. I'm a speech therapist. I work at the deaf school, so I work with deaf babies. And so they did pay me to go back and do the listening and spoken language certification. So outside of that, I'm done.
Well, if I was to go to be like a RN or like a LPN or maybe even a social worker, I think they'll pay for it. But other than that,
Yeah.
and it's just like even if I get like licensed with the state board,
Yeah.
I don't even have a position in my job. Like they hire psychologists, like med doctors,
Yeah.
and social workers, but they don't like hire clinical counselors.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's what they do.
Yeah. That's exactly what they do.
I was just like, that's why they leave the hospital and come back.
Yep. But no, if anything, the only thing that I'm gonna be studying from here on out is astrology.
I do that now.
I'm like, I have actually thought about enrolling in some courses for that, but
Shout out to Neil deGrasse Tyson and all them people. Did you watch that Terrence Howard, Joe Rogan podcast?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
I would really recommend, especially people like yourself, especially you'll find it very interesting. It's 3 hours, but break it down and you can't.
there's a net.
It touched my nose.
Oh,
No, that's okay.
but no, look into it. It's very interesting.
Okay.
Like you'll enjoy it.
I feel like they don't leave it. I'm like, oh, okay.
I know it be
Don't believe
funny
what?
to me too, and then
Astrology, like the signs and stuff like that. Like a lot of people be like, they don't believe in it.
As far as this, like speak the spiritual and religious aspect to it, or you say
And like
Just
being compatible with different people,
They
and
don't-
stuff like that. And I
just
was like,
period.
all of that plays a part in everything.
yes, they don't believe that it's a real thing. They don't believe that anything that has to do with the universe that was created by God has to do with us, which is where I'm like, that's so contradictory. Because to me, if you believe in God and you believe that He is the creator of the entire universe and everything that He created was on purpose, including us, then why wouldn't that be
Like, I
tied
had one
together?
about it. Well, I ain't gonna talk about friends, but like this guy, when he found out that I like crystals and stuff like that, like I really big on crystals.
what he ran from?
No, he didn't run from. Well, he wasn't trying to talk to me like that, no way. But it was just the fact that when he found out, and like when he started like seeing me wear my crystals, he told me that I was a witch. I said a what?
Yes, that's the other thing. That's witchcraft.
Like no, it's not.
They trying to say that yoga is freaking.
I saw it on
witchcraft.
Facebook.
I'm like, y'all.
Going action sector.
Yes, they are trying.
Yeah, I think
How they trying to?
witchcraft and devil.
I guess they
It's
say like
evil.
the different poses that they do and stuff like that. Like I was just
You
like,
never
And I was like, we can't even stretch now. Like we can't stretch our bodies and meditate.
and
Not get something
to
evil.
meditate. That's the way to get.
Hi.
Like that's the
We're
way
gonna
to
see the
get
Big Slim
focused.
will be
Like,
here
they
too.
even say when you meditate, that's the way to communicate.
The Bible was it witchcraft. Does the Bible not use the word meditate? I think the Lord told us to meditate on His word.
I'm just saying.
So, yeah, no, yes, they are trying to say that yoga is evil and
Stretching is evil.
Okay.
That's what people just want to kiss Charlotte horses and have tight horses.
Okay, I guess so.
Did you send out the links for the live?
I can. I did to the which
To the group?
I will now.
I was saying, you know what I'm saying? You sent to the which group?
To the
Messenger?
I put with the other. Yes, the answer is yes, the messenger, but the other groups like Arkansas Family Talent. The
I
new
would
shit.
say
No, I know how you always send us the link. That's what I was saying.
I've not put it into the text thread.
I ain't see it.
I said I had not.
Oh, you haven't? Okay, I read it on street.
No, I can't.
Hi, honey, I see you.
Don't fall.
I got my wall, and I was like, fuck it, I'll pick it. Hi, you know. I'm not letting nobody feel neglected.
See Big Slim coming through, then we'll see what she says, and we'll get started here shortly. But I didn't put the topic out because I want to kind of let people be fresh on the topic. It's basically get out your own way.
Get out of your own way.
Yeah, that could be mean anything. Like even if you know someone who maybe, let's say, going through something, and you know there's a way to get out of whatever they're in, and they choose to either stay there and not advance, ascend.
That's a good topic.
And there's reasons why this happens. I like to be having ladies. I know you gotta get to the root of
It's
things.
the fact that you said that because it's just a simple fact. Like, I don't know why, but for some odd reason, when I be on TikTok,
Yeah.
like every other TikTok be referring to narcissists.
Oh my god.
like, oh my god.
Yeah. So I wanted to just have that conversation because even me personally, it's just things that are going on currently that I'm aware of, and like people can't. Life can be easier, but sometimes we can't get our own way. Things stay complicated because they can't get out their own way.
Mm-hmm.
Even when they have the resources or the people that love them to help them get out of certain circumstances, they just choose to take those 20 steps back when they've already made 30 steps forward. And so that's the thing.
Because people, like, we can want it for them all day long, but if they don't want it for themselves, we waste our
They
time.
comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's when you have to make the decision that if you try to help somebody and they not trying to help themselves, then you have to do what's best for you.
Yes.
And step back
And step back. You like this?
and just let them figure
So,
it out on their
You know, help yourself out. You know, if you want some, you got the water. Wine's already open.
I'm good. I ain't starting.
I like the little cute little cup.
Yes. But she got her own personal cup now. So
Yeah.
wash it and let it dry.
Courtesy of T-Bobo.
So while
You
y'all
know I
have,
drink a lot of wine, so that little cup be this fun.
when I be so just give some feedback or not feedback, some more information. I talked to Bobby last week while we was on break. Oh, not really on break. But anyway, so following Witty Uncut. I don't know if y'all seen the post I made last week or whatever. It's okay. It's no big guys. Put it out there. More
We
details.
talking shit about you.
No, that's not. No, that's not.
Like I be saying, but when you talking about us,
So I put a post saying coming soon.
Oh,
More details.
that.
I
Yeah.
didn't see that.
Yeah, I seen it.
So what we're doing is, you know, we had talked about with you've met anyone of y'all met JD homie P Armstrong.
Yes.
So because I know you kind of tapped in with him, you're more y'all friends, whatever. Anyway, he had made mention when he came to the podcast a while back. He wanted to get ingratiated first with the channel, and you know, I don't mind expanding and but I want to make sure we're productive and there's a good jail of family. Because I got women, I got to make sure we're all comfortable with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway, what we're gonna do with Raw Uncut or following the Uncut is we're gonna literally highlight. We're gonna go to an establishment. I'm gonna be live streaming on my phone, so it goes straight to YouTube. We already there, and he's gonna literally interview. For example, we may go to Macintosh, the restaurant they got coming up. I know him personally. I actually ran into him at going to the gym. We're gonna go to the establishment, highlight the business, go through the process, even order food, review the food, like all this shit. But I'm gonna be literally uncut. Like there's no edits. He'll be having fun with the patrons in the store or the restaurant, whatever.
Online?
Yeah. I'm literally gonna have my phone on live.
That's
intro.
cool.
It's gonna be funny.
That's a thing that's going on now, so that's
Yeah.
I think that'll be.
So I want to just another vertical to the channel, another dimension of the channel. So I'm gonna talk to P and I may talk to Ms. Holmes and see if she want to help me out. 'Cause I want some female perspective.
That's what you asked. We were supposed to be doing with me going downtown.
And you come too. So I want to just talk out loud. Got to have y'all guys' ears. And whoever wants to show up, I don't care who's there. I just want to have people there live on the scene and just have fun, be yourself. Of course, ask questions. Like, for example, we go to this Macintosh or even my 18 store, Mirror Couture, that's in the Gabby Mall. give a little insight to the person, highlight black people in general, and then we just however long they last, and then we go and we leave. They can be 30, no less than 30, no more than an hour and a half. It'd be once a month, probably.
Okay.
A Saturday, I'll talk like we always talk. Who's available in the text thread this Saturday at this? But we have to be on time, like
yeah, for that.
because I don't want to go live and I'm still waiting. I talk shit to people like, hey, I'm here.
But in something like that,
I would like
y'all be there when you go live.
Yes, man. Because I'm already having from producer side. I've already talked to people, giving us like what we're gonna do. So when we show up, it's a process because we don't want to disturb fully the work day.
Yeah.
But still have access. They may get back to the kitchen. They may get back to just behind the scenes a little bit and just highlight their business. I said, St. Macintosh will be the first stagnate 19 Mirror Tour. And as we talk more, if we have anyone that we need to go crash their location. And just, hey, if I want to
crashing the party.
we're here.
We're party crashers.
But that's what we want to do. So no, we're not talking about you, JD.
Oh God.
He said, y'all talking about me? No, sir.
We're not talking about you.
No, JD. But much love. Shout out to you, Dora. Everybody down in the E. Hope you had a good time down there.
My first ex-husband went down. He died there. Well, he went yesterday. So yesterday first, we ain't talking about the second. Yeah, we ain't talking about the one I'm talking about the one I actually called you and co-parent real good with.
Say less. I'm going to go further. Well, we missed it because Big Sam ain't replying, so we're going to step. Do not look at the lights yet. Do not look.
I have a question I have to ask you, ma'am. Let me show you. And I'm glad you were here because I was like, I need to ask her.
Who?
Yo.
Oh, you want to say your name? You're always here.
I was like, who? Because I seen something and I was just asking. The person.
We friends, but I don't know him.
Okay. So you don't know that bad?
No.
Okay.
Are you dating somebody?
I am. Don't feel bad because I do that too. Like,
Slide yourself over.
Yeah, because I see y'all a friend. I said, I'm gonna ask her next time I see
The
her.
only time I really just see him post is when he posts.
I mean,
little girl.
he haven't did anything bad.
You just
Keep it.
Out of your
Wait, like baby.
Yeah.
oh.
So he hadn't did anything bad, but yeah, he took me out from Mark River.
Man, come on. He said he said that a long while ago. Man, we catch up with the chat, brother.
I seen that y'all were mutual friends. I was like, I'm going to ask her.
Yeah.
Temperature wise, ladies, we good?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
But he hadn't did anything. He hadn't do no red flags and nothing. I see. I was going to say
Good.
because he's not really a big social.
This is the same one that had you
person
smiling.
anyway,
I've been saying,
so- I'm still smiling,
I
baby.
was like, only time
It's
I
the same
see him
one
on
that-
Facebook
yeah.
is like
From
if he
last
posts-
week.
The one you had
If
smile.
he posts like his little girl, and then he don't even be on it.
No, he don't.
Oh, you with it, nigga?
He don't.
I wish I could get rid of that, but I gotta be. That's the only reason I can't.
Oh.
So no, he ain't gonna be a social media person. I was just asking what I see.
Yeah, them cheese big ones. Them be the bees still. I like the ones that be in horse.
Yeah.
So y'all, I got these.
Closer?
No, today's the cream on the half curl. Oh, and I got this cute outfit and the shoes that's thing that wrap around their butt. Like, look, you're so cute. And he going.
Oh my goodness.
What JD done say it again?
He said something a while ago. He said he laid on the chat type shit. We talking shit. JD, he woke up bored.
He woke up bored.
Or did he wake up drunk?
Yeah.
He woke up drunk.
He probably woke up drunk. And probably still drinking now.
Ain't no wrong with it. Just have fun with the people. And just drive.
Okay, where he just pulled a bottle out.
Yeah. And he down there for 3 weeks.
Find out with his people.
Yeah.
See,
JD down there living his best life.
he said it was all right down here. Boy, you lying. It was all right down here. You know you having a good time down there.
See, I'm too rough. I can't do bling. I swear, as soon as I leave,
This is my first time doing it. And I was like, I think I like it.
I'm like, I'm too rough.
But I'm scared though, because that's why I didn't put it on the tip, because I don't know mine. I always chipping and probably be cutting off. I guess because it's my nail. Probably I always cutting off my nails. I don't know.
Say something to run.
Something.
There you go. Thank you.
Something.
There you go.
Anything.
Already. My check.
Anything. I'm 33. Cal does have a
You're
clue.
right. I mean, I don't have bitches. It's just like I'm 42. But he's like, you don't act like 42-year-old.
He
You
might
like 42.
like cougars. And he ain't cougar. That's all it ain't. He might just like a cougar. Look how we be talking, we be doing sugar daddies. He just talking about.
I mean, he ain't gave me no bad vibes. What the hell? I ain't no bad vibes. Look, I just seen that y'all were mutuals and I was saying, you know.
Chad, I'm a great vibe.
Somebody mutual could
I don't know. I be cutting you.
And y'all,
I didn't take a minute there. I didn't get it on and said something in the midst of the time. What
He said what?
You looking like you kind of drunk in
Look
him.
what I did right now.
Already.
Oh, God.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm alright. Everybody good.
That was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. So at
He's
home,
still on yesterday.
as we are getting acquainted with each other, JD's on the live. As
Still
we're
from
recording.
yesterday.
Still, yeah, so he said he's still from yesterday.
I'm telling you, he's still from yesterday.
Still from yesterday.
I'm riding with my uncle right now. My uncle ain't getting to bed till about 7 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, and they are cruising.
And I ain't getting, I got in about 5, 6 o'clock. So we doing good. We're about to go do a trailer ride out here after we grill. And yeah, I just want to tap in because that thing was moving real slow. So I hope you guys have a great show. You all are awesome. And may the Lord bless you. May the Lord
Hey, safe travels to you, brother. Safe travels on the way back.
Have enough fun for us too.
Right. Yeah. What they said.
Salute.
Therefore, y'all be good.
Okay.
Already.
You be good.
That was JD calling in, giving us some more support, just checking in, saying hello. So he's one of our live correspondents. You know, he was on location right now. He's on assignment. That's what he said. He's on assignment.
He's on the drunkest assignment.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's on the drunk assignment.
He's still in yesterday.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
Delayed reaction.
And we are officially welcome to the 5 Witty Podcast. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to whatever time you're watching this, like always. Thanks for being here. Ladies, how we doing?
Great.
I am so sorry too, man. You're so low. I apologize.
I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, people home like, hey, why she so low? But and I will one of these days get another chair. Try this. Give me time. At home, one of my favorite stores. I don't know if y'all go there often, but
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like a decorating store. Like they have everything.
it's okay. You slept a lot since then. No, you have. You slept a lot. You still, it's not an important thing. So anyway, it's a store local. I don't know how much coverage they have in the region, or the south, north, but it's a place you can buy anything, furniture, outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
It's called
at home.
It's on Galashino. It's right there.
Home decor store.
Really nice. So for myself, from a man's perspective, I like to get things that are, cater to women. It's still not too feminine, but it's still nice. So it's one of my favorite stores.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, at home, shout out to y'all. They're not a sponsor.
If you
I
like
might.
to decorate. So be careful.
Yeah, you was speaking. Your hands should be
Your
on
hands,
that.
You gonna go in there for one thing.
It's
It's
like
like
a
a warehouse.
It's not a warehouse. It's like a
It's
hobby
like
lobby, but
Yeah,
with
but-
furniture.
Yeah, it's nice stuff.
For
Like,
basic,
really
for
nice.
more than just it's for real like a hobby, like
Everything you see here, I got from the bases, whatever
I
things,
might need to go check
Yeah.
it out then.
to the
Yeah.
dog you see. I mean,
But I mean,
the clothes, the clothes.
insert your own risk because
I might need to go step my foot in
Yeah,
there.
just walk around.
Test the
enjoy
wall.
stuff. They
Because
have-
you got me text the group talking, so why y'all sitting here?
I'm tell all y'all it's y'all fault.
They have wall decor and everything.
I'm gonna send the pictures of everything I bought. I'm like, it's your fault, or your fault.
No, for real. It's a really nice store. So I will definitely get another chair. It's like I get tired of seeing, like I say, around the same level. Because I ain't seen that. He said something again. I think he's going to sleep. I'm doing the fucking.
he
was riding with
his ride.
Ride with on. But he's still talking in the chat. But no, good seeing everyone's face, those who are here. And if you're not here, we shout out to y'all.
We
It's
miss
always-
y'all. We love you.
It's all good. Miss Holmes, Big Slim.
Did they go down there? And we should ask.
Who's that?
Big Slim and Miss Holmes? They were
No, I
talking
saw-
about going down to the
No, I saw Big Slim last night.
Oh, okay.
So she had a good time. Hey, she probably
We miss
sleep.
y'all and we love y'all.
No.
Calandra, Big Slims,
Yeah,
and
all
Toy.
Oh yeah, I think Kalani she was out of state.
She stay all the time.
I believe so. I could be wrong with that. But she was family, so it's all good. Next week when we film with Trisha, we all will be here. And you invited too.
I will be.
Oh,
I
already.
will be out of town.
Oh, we'll say travels to you.
I will be here.
So even if you don't respond in the group text, I know exactly. Well, okay, she's not me. Gotcha.
Yep, my
But I
daughter
said-
has a competition, and that
Shout out
was
to the daughter.
kind of competition. Modeling and acting.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So in the event she gets like say first place, what's the prize?
The prize is contracts with people, with agencies.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not really like a first, second. I mean, they do have that, but really the goal for this competition is to get signed with agents and stuff, get some jobs.
There you go. So I know you're not gonna do this. I'm just having fun. This is lighthearted. Don't be that parent that child gets some money going and just blow through their shit.
No, the way it is set up now, you can't. Like, she has her own separate account.
Yeah.
And
You
like
probably
parents,
recorded.
yes, but not to the point to where I can take it out.
You have to give a reason.
Yeah.
You have to have a better reason
Yeah.
if you need a certain amount.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they protect kids
Yeah.
now.
They don't.
You have
It's not-
to prove that
I got
you need these.
Was there like I'm assuming there's a law that was passed at one point. I just didn't know where.
Yeah, I guess.
This is a blanket law for like any line of work when a child
Yes.
getting any kind of income.
Yes.
But
There's protection.
It's through a
Place.
federal. It's through a
It's-
federal union, credit union.
It's like
And
that
it's a
even
check.
with,
Yeah.
with an accident, if a kid get more than $5,000, it has to go sit in an account till that kid turn 18.
You're
Yeah.
talking like a lawsuit or anything like that. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
So they put more rules in to protect the kids. Like you would actually have to prove why you need
At
that
one
money.
point,
Yeah. The
more-
only
would.
way that I would be able to take any money is if she's paying me as her manager, so to speak.
that's loophole.
But I wouldn't be able to.
Don't do that either. Don't fuck up.
Take.
I'm not saying you
Well,
do.
I am her manager. I
Well,
may
no,
not
you-
be her agency, but I do manage it. So,
I'm having fun.
but I ain't gonna rob her. of
Yeah,
money.
don't. She get to a certain point and like she has nothing.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm
No.
fuck you over.
They won't let you do that.
No, say less. That's good.
Yeah.
Good luck. And if you do watch this at one point, congratulations ahead of time.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. I'm pretty sure you're excited for it.
Yeah.
Is it stressful for you, for your
Yeah.
dynamic? Speaking of competition and things that are just competitive, I hope that you're visiting the material. How that come along? Yes.
What they got to do with a competition?
No, I'm saying just being it is competition. It is filming. And it's competition.
That is
My-
not a competition.
For me, it is. But my colleagues and my people that are in my circle were competing against each other. It is. Anyway, don't do it. Don't give me a teacher look like you're disappointed in your student.
Apples and oranges. Okay.
Okay, well, we're on the orange side now. How's that going?
I like to eat.
Here they go. Here they jingle. We'll move on. Sade, how you doing?
I am great. I'm loving it.
Okay, that was quick. Easy, straight to the point. No, so we know you happy.
I'm doing good. Like work is good, business is good, life is
Right.
good. I mean, the only downfall is my
thing.
Oh,
the only downfall is my car died. RIP Malibu.
also, it's done.
Yeah, my motor went out. I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna let the people pick that car up. I'm not paying a damn another cent on that car. Not a damn no. They gonna pick it up and I'm gonna get a cash car, so I don't care about the repo on the thing. Which I think that's stupid. If I turn it in, why is that considered a repo? That's what I don't like about Arkansas. Like if I give it back to you, you didn't take it. I let you got it, but you won't. I digress. Anyway, I'm gonna give me a cash card.
Okay.
I'm gonna give me a cash card. But other than that, my life is wonderful. Yeah.
It's always good to see people smile. Even if you're smiling through some pain. It's good to see. But we know you happy. We know you
I would say Mo just happy, period. I don't
What?
think I've ever seen her.
Right, I'm always happy. Even when life kicking my butt, I look at the glass half full because it's something that I'm supposed to learn. So yeah. Right now I'm
Yes.
extra
I
happy.
had to come to that run.
I'm extra happy. So we're gonna say I'm extra happy right now.
Yeah, say less. That's good. I guess we go straight to the topic while we're here. I kind of just thought about this in the past 48 hours. I said, I'm gonna just see if the ladies want to have this discussion and kind of talk off mic already. Getting out your own way. A lot of people can find themselves in circumstances that they get in a rut. They see no sunshine on the other side. It goes to that storm, and they feel like life may not ever get better. That could be professionally, it could be personally, it could be interpersonal relationships with spouses, even children, whatever, colleagues. And so there are resources available that they can get themselves out of said rut, move on to the other side, get to that sunrise and that sunshine. However, they still just find themselves not wanting to move. They fester. They stay in that rut. So I just want to kind of break it down in pieces and see why you think that is, your opinion on the matter. And, encouraging those people at home who may watch this at a later time to get themselves to that next level in life and get out of that particular rut. That it will get better. Get out your own way. Who wants to start?
So, well, I think a lot of people it's hard for them to get out their way because change is not only scary, change is difficult. Because when you get in a routine, you don't want to change, because getting in a routine means that you have to divert from the path that you take every day. And changing itself without knowing the outcome of it, that's what scares a lot of people. And but again, if you're not willing to get out your own way to accomplish something that you said that you want to accomplish, then what was the purpose of you saying you want to do it? Like something so simple as weight loss. And I'm gonna go with that because I'm fighting it battle right now. Like you can't say that you want to work out and you take forth the effort and then you backtrack. But even in the backtrack, it's okay because as long as you get back on track, because in life, everything we really honestly we backtrack in everything and sometimes you do it intentionally, sometimes you do it unintentionally because life can start life and then take you off your norm or what you're trying to do. But as long as you continue to come back to it and remember this is what your initial goal was, and you get over the humps and the hurdles and the bumps in the road, and because there's no outline, there's no timeline on when you're supposed to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. I feel like that's what a lot of people got to stop doing, giving themselves a timeline. Because when you give yourself a timeline and you don't meet that expectation, you feel like you failed. And you don't even look at the fact that you did make it through it. You just didn't make it through this timeline that you made up for yourself. And you don't need a timeline because honestly, the only thing timelines are beneficial for is at work. Mm-hmm. Like work is the only place that you actually need a deadline to get something did. But when it's something you're trying to improve on your life, you should just give yourself a goal without a timeline. You take it day by day. So when you do fall back or step back, you won't be like, oh, my timeline was to be somewhere by August, and August come and you're not there, and you feel defeated. If you just said, this is what I want to do in my life, or this is the change I want to make without a set date or a set time, then it's easier for you to come back around because you'd be like, okay, well, I didn't have a date, but I can still work towards it.
Yes. Ms. Kendrick?
I feel like because people are comfortable, like when you just stagnant and comfortable, you already know, like, okay, when I wake up, this gonna be done. Like you have your whole day planned out. So it's just like when you fear the unknown, you just like, okay, I know I want to do this. I know I got this goal in mind, but it's like once I accomplish that goal, then do it. Mm-hmm. So it's just like you kind of pull yourself back, because I gotta say I've been like that. Like, for example, it was times where like I had certain relationships with certain people, and it was just like, okay, they would do stuff and say stuff, and I resented them. But because I was comfortable with them, I didn't go nowhere. Like I just stayed there because it was comfortable. Because I was just like, okay, now I gotta start over. Now what? At least with them, I know what I'm getting. If I gotta start over with somebody else, it is, because you don't know what you getting. It's just like, okay, yeah, this other person might be good for me, but I'm scared. That part. So fear will pull you back, like that will stop you from elevating.
I don't know. I feel like when you have that much fear, and it's like
anxiety. He feels like anxiety. I feel like that's when you're supposed to push through.
That's exactly when you're supposed to push through. But again, you don't be thinking like that. You be thinking like,
I was gonna say supposed to be doing it and actually
like you be
different things.
weighing your options like, okay, like I know this is good for me, but okay, who's to say that once I get it, I don't self-sabotage or, you know, they can be everything that I want, but you know what I'm saying?
It's you.
Like,
But
yeah.
That's getting on.
So it's just like,
Go ahead,
it's
it's DOA.
comfortable.
So it's a combination of everything that they said, and then I throw in the piece of accountability. Because in order for you to make necessary changes that you need to make to get out of your own way, you have to hold yourself accountable, and it's also good to have a circle around you of people that can hold you accountable too. Because until the behaviors change, you're going to continue with the same results. But sometimes that's hard to do because out of lack of discipline, out of lack of will, it's just hard sometimes to break those cycles. But if you have somebody in your corner supporting you and holding you accountable, remember you said you're going to do this, and I'm going to help you get there, then that could be something too. But it's not always on somebody else to keep you accountable. It's at some degree, you have to have your own like self accountability.
And so that's why, because everything y'all just said, 100% right. And we get to the piece where the person has to want that change, has to want, because they can, like, so people say things all the time, but do they truly mean it? Sometimes that can be questioned. And so even like, for example, if a person, because sometimes some people's circles can be toxic, can be the very trauma that brought these particular circumstances upon them. But like you said, they're still comfortable and that's all they know. So they always revert back to what they know. However, it's not beneficial at all. So it could be a one beacon of light that they have, that somebody that's there to try to give them feedback, give them the resources they need, or try to help them and tell them everything that's right. Not that they want to hear, but what they need to hear.
Yeah.
But they still won't take the necessary step to get themselves out of that toxic and bad environment.
So those are the type of people this because they lack boundaries or they never learned how to implement boundaries. To where they draw that line and they don't let anybody cross that line, nor do they cross it to stay in that environment. And that comes with healing.
Which is seriously, that's one of the biggest things, because especially I'm 40, a lot of us are getting up there. And so you have to address those past situations. It's a must. You cannot, I'm not saying coward, I won't say that term. You cannot run away and think things are going to get better because I remove myself or isolate myself, but still not address said issue or issues. And so one has to really, like I said, accountability and want to change. So when you get yourself together, you can accept the help that you need, and hopefully you can move on in the direction that your life should be taking.
Yeah, and then for some people, you have to go seek the change because you can want it all day and all night, but if you didn't have the home environment, the parents, the siblings, the grandparents, the community, if you didn't have them to set that example for you, it's a lot of people don't know where to start. But out of that knowing where to start, they just don't start, and then they stay in the same cycle instead of not knowing where to start, knowing that in my core, I feel like something needs to change, so let me go seek it somewhere. It could be through a book, it could be through a podcast, it could be through YouTube, it could be like, there's a lot of avenues that you can do that, but you have to go seek it. It's not just going to fall in your lap.
And I agree, because some people may not be around the television as much. They may not be around the internet as far as, they're on their phone, but it could, timelines can get so convoluted and you just scroll mindlessly. You're not really paying attention to that particular podcast clip or whatever the case may be. With that said, this is when I remember growing up in junior high, even high school, they didn't talk on therapy a lot, but it was touched upon as far as mental health to a certain degree. And so the information it's kind of, I don't say always been there, but it's been there for my life.
Yes and no.
And so,
because
I think
our generation, not our generation, but the generation before us, they generation is like, oh, you don't go to therapy. What happens in this house stays in this house. So when you have like our generation that come in like, okay, something is wrong, I need to go try to fix this.
Yeah.
They try to claim you that you're crazy. They try to frown upon you, but it's just like, okay, I need to go do something because I can't just keep my issues balled up because y'all was raised like that. Like somebody got to break the cycle.
I understand what they're talking about. Like our aspect of they didn't really talk about mental health, but you were always told if you needed to talk to somebody, you could go to your counselor. Because that's what the counselor, without us knowing that's what mental health was, that's what the counseling job was, to sit down. Because now we know school counselors, they go to school to deal with mental health. We didn't know that back then. So that was our little bit of mental health, and being able to talk to your counselor.
And that was like that. So that's definitely the entry level of when I was teaching. Yeah. And also just Saturday morning cartoons, teaching. You know, if you watch the show Family Matters back in the day, there were moments of counseling. There were moments in the episode where someone was going through something. The house, they talked about it, but they encouraged different avenues to express yourself in that manner. So if you watch it as a kid or as a teenager, you know what you watch. It showed parents giving healthy resolutions, and it showed parents when your kid really messed up. It showed it's okay. It encouraged it. Yeah, this is in the 90s. So it's like, not that far removed from people who are our age and even a little bit older. Those things were discussed in certain forms. But it wasn't this. But the thing what she's talking about, it wasn't discussed in the family. Like now, it's more. Or society. Now it's more. It is more now where people want to discuss things in family and not sweeping family problems under the rug. Yes. When back in the day, the family was the last person you could talk to, because the minute any adult hurts you, you can't talk to them like that. That's an adult. How are you being disrespectful when all you were doing was voicing your opinion? And now the kids can voice their opinion and they're not seen as disrespectful. Where we couldn't do that. Yeah. We couldn't voice our opinion. Right. Even if we came with timid, we were still seen as disrespectful and talking back. No. So it's like, I understand what she's saying. And so it's like it's evolving to the fact now kids are able to voice their opinion. And you still have some parents that see them as disrespectful, but now when kids do that, the whole world don't see them as disrespectful. They see them as they are crying out for help. Yes. Even now when you have kids that are at school bullying, bullies were just bullies back then. Now we know when kids are being bullied, they are having issues at home, and they are being bullied and picked on at home, so they are just doing what they see at home to kids. And back then it wasn't, you just a bully and we just gonna stay away from this bully because he gonna beat everybody else. Now
people be like, if you get bullied, then okay, fight back.
Right. Now it's not like that. Now it's like school has become, not saying it's what it needs to be, but it is better for like when kids are being bullied, people know that these kids probably haven't done anything to these kids. They're either jealous of something the kids have, or they see their kid as being a weaker person, and we're gonna pick on them because I'm getting picked on at home, or something at home I can't control, but I can control you and I can make you feel bad like I feel when I get home. And real quick, so we have a lot of people in the chat. For those who are watching as you come and go, appreciate your support. And so yes, that is right. I have been having some good advice from someone. Slim said, "What's up, y'all?"
Hey, Slim.
We all, hey, shout out to Big Slim. But yes, at home, how can you get out your own way if you have something you guys going on? And also, what do you do in the event that you try to help someone get out their own way and they're not taking your advice? Give those particular feedback in the comments, and we're going to kind of transition in the second segment. We're going to talk about that too, because you have some people that you can literally show them the other side, and they can see, like, yes, what you're saying is true, but it's like
they're not reading. So you just have to take a step back and let them figure it out on their own or whatever. So that way, when they do finally come to realization or whatever, and be like, "I guess you was right," or whatever. They'll eventually come back. And so I'll definitely
delve deep into that on the other side of the break. But
I'm gonna hold my thought.
Yeah, but we definitely continue where we're at now. We'll go down the panel. Personally, have you gotten in your way recently and find yourself still in your own way? You don't go into detail what it is, but yes. So yes.
Because like I'm gonna say what my counselor told me, like I didn't know that I was a people pleaser. I never knew that.
Active service,
you know what I'm
stuff like
saying?
that.
Like until she like literally brought it to my realization and told me like, with you being a people person, you lack boundaries. And so with you being a person that lacks boundaries, you are going to attract people that's always going to take or whatever. Because a taker don't have no boundaries. They'll take until they can't take anymore.
And then get mad when they can't take
Yeah.
from you.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got nothing else for me to take.
So and then at that part, they just leave you and go to the
find somebody else to take
some realization. So it's just like, yeah, I had to like step out of my way and create boundaries. And I ain't gonna lie, like when I first started this shit was hard as hell. It was so hard because it was out of the norm. Yeah, it was out of the norm. And I'm not that part. And I'm just like, I don't like to tell people no. But it was just like, shoot, after do it, just like, yeah. I mean, I still have my little setbacks every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's just like, yeah, I ain't came a long way.
Mo, you like something, Mo? Trying to get your own way at all?
No, I'm not, because even if I feel like I want to revert, I take the time and I self-reflect, and I know that's just me scared of moving forward, and knowing, and as long as I can acknowledge that it scares me, then it doesn't scare me enough not to move forward. The thought is always in the back of my head. It's like a 1% to keep myself aware that things can go wrong, but the fear pushes me. Because I've learned when I'm scared and something scares me so bad, there's something great on the other side. So I push through it. Like, do it scares me? Yes. Sitting back there like, what if? But what is the old saying? If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. If is, that's what it is. It's just an if. Yeah. It's not set in stone, but I want to see what's on the other side of that fear. I want to. Like the need to know what's on the other side of that fear is greater than that what if for me.
I got you.
So no, I don't get in my own way.
And so
not anymore.
To answer the question before we go to break, yes, I say yes, and be honest with myself. And like one thing my therapist tells me sometimes, whatever goes on happens in the moment, take 15 minutes at least to pause and realize what's going on. Because one of the things I was doing at one point in my life, anytime something go on, I just shut down emotionally, like numb myself. And I just move forward with whatever task what needs to be done, and I never go back and address what took place.
So you take flight. You don't fight. You take flight.
Yeah. So,
and a lot of people.
And so, yes, to a degree, you're right. But now I literally pause,
stand in
it, reflect, and allow whatever emotion. It can be anger, disappointment, whatever, even depression, and just realize what it is, and then taking that step to start building in that moment, if possible. But getting it my own way. Yes, and that's kind of where I am. Sade is like, tell an individual, or slowly getting myself to a position where, okay, I've done everything I can do. I have to focus on myself, because if I don't, then I may advance over here, but I really need to make further steps over here if I really want to fully grow. So if this comes back or make myself available for another person, I can be fully healed to a degree where I can fully receive them and be the best version of myself for this particular individual. So before we go to break, think about what we just spoke to in this first segment. Get out your own way. And also, if you're helping someone, and they can't get out their own way, sometimes you got to think about yourself and, take a step back and just let them hopefully do the work, and then they may come back in your life, maybe not, but at least you did what you could. But subscribe to the channel. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Peace out. That'll be good. We good. Got that. We set. You be good. You should refill that.
Mm-hmm.
Big Slim said she been on her way. I say what she said out loud here shortly.
You said she could?
No, she was answering the discussion. She said she's been in her. I said out loud here shortly. We'll go back to start recording.
So I glass.
Good? Ready to go punch back in?
Mm-hmm.
We back. So in the chat, Big Slim was saying, she said she's been in her own way, and we have to be honest with ourselves, and we all have some shape, in some shape or form. Sorry, but I messed that all up. But yeah, she in her own way. We have to have accountability and be honest with ourselves about the circumstance that we currently find ourselves in. Because honestly, it's a motherfucker, harsh truth, but it builds growth.
Yeah.
I mean, so don't lie to yourself. Don't lie at all. We had discussions. We said a lot of bill collectors.
Yeah, a lot of bill collectors. No, let's stop lying to them.
Yeah, you said a lot of them bill collectors. I pay you I'm gonna pay you next week. I promise. I get paid.
Oh, don't answer the phone. That's an exception. That's an exception.
Most say a lot of them bill collectors, but But for the most part, trying to lie at all in life, you can avoid it. Yeah, I guess there is some circumstances you may need to lie. I get it. I understand. It's tough, but yeah. But anyway, don't lie to yourself.
Yeah, because lying to yourself only hurts you.
You're definitely right about that. So yeah. So I want you to. I'm picking up with you.
Okay.
On this, once you try to help someone or help a group of people, whatever the case may be, and they're not accepting the resources, your time, all that stuff that you bring to the table to help them out, what do you do next?
I think it depends on the person and the situation that you're trying to help them out of, because some people you do have to remove yourself from them, and some people don't remove yourself from them, because some people you can be part of their growth where you don't judge them and you allow them, because a lot of times when people have people that are safe spaces and they're not judging them because they're not getting it fast enough or what you think they should get it, because everybody's growth is different. When you have somebody that if you tell them something that's helping them and they haven't changed and it's not something that's like detrimental to their life, it's just like little small changes or something that'll make them better, but they're not a bad person. I think in that aspect, you shouldn't remove yourself from them. You should understand that they're listening to you.
Oh.
That's why I said if a person, because some people do listen, it's just they have to change in their own time. And when it comes to those people, I don't think you should remove yourself from their life, especially if what they're trying to change is not toxic and not hurtful to them. And you should be a safe space and a non-judgmental person for them. Because a lot of times when people find people that are safe spaces and are not judgmental, that in itself triggers them to change, because a lot of times we don't have safe spaces when we're going through stuff or when we're trying to get out of stuff. Because again, if somebody's in a toxic relationship, whatever aspect that is, and you're their friend, and if it's not hurting them, if it's not physical abuse or mental abuse, but maybe if a person is getting cheated on, because let's face it, cheating is a thing, and sometimes it's not detrimental to your life. Like you were saying, you just don't want to leave the person because you're familiar. Because what if you have a cheater, but that cheater takes care of you? That's a hard pill to swallow, to let somebody go that does everything you need them to do except stop cheating. Well, I think in that aspect, that's when you become that person's safe space. And instead of giving them advice because they know what they need to do, but let them talk so they can hear themselves. Because sometimes when you hear your own words without judgmental, that in itself will make you change.
Okay. Get it?
Oh, Lord.
What do you do? Do you walk away?
It depends on you definitely have to set boundaries, but depending on the situation will determine if you walk away or not. Because me, I got that bad. Once you do something, I walk away, I shut you out of my life, stuff like that. But I had to stop doing it because, again, I could be somebody's safe space. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn, like, if it ain't nothing that's like bad or nothing like that, don't just completely like shut them out. Like, you can kind of like create some distance between you and that individual, whatever, but don't just completely shut them out, because again, like she said, everybody's journey is different. Everybody's healing journey is different or whatever. And true enough, if I love you and I'm sitting up there like telling you what you need to do, I'm giving you the resources to change, to be better, and you not taking in what I'm saying, yeah, it's gonna frustrate me. But again, I have to be like, okay, that's their journey, that's not mine. All I can do is, because I love them and I care about them, I can tell them, okay, this is what you need to do. Okay, here got the resources to fix this or that or whatever. But again, I gotta give you that safe space to do what you need to do on your own time. And just know, like, okay, I'm back here in the corner, you know what I'm saying, when you need me. But again, a boundary got to be created.
Oriana?
And boundaries look different for different people in different situations. And so you really just have to also not just care about the other person, but you have to pay attention to the energy that you feel within your body on how your body is responding to them and what they have going on.
Boy,
Because even if you don't want to separate yourself from a person, if they're making you feel ways that are not healthy for you, then you need to, regardless of how bad you want to help the person. You have to. So, like I said, the boundaries are going to look different for different people based on those circumstances, and make sure you don't neglect yourself in analyzing whether or not you should walk away from that person or not.
So another just follow-up question for everyone. All right, so you set boundaries. You don't remove yourself completely. You still are there available for this particular individual or individuals. However, you still take yourself in account because, like, this is making me feel whatever. Do you still put some kind of, like, not ultimatum, but a time, like, if someone is refusing, not saying refusing, but they just will not listen, take the advice, do the work themselves, it could become very tiring. Like, oh my, I've done, it's been 6 months, it's been a year. It's like, okay.
But that's where you have to take accountability and be like, hey, do I still want to be drained out of this? Now, if it's something that's draining you, then yeah, you need to step back. Because now it starts to interfere with your mental being.
No,
but if it's not,
I'm telling you, like, remove yourself completely and never return.
Yeah, sometimes you have to do that if it's interfering with your mental being.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be somebody trauma trash can.
Because some people will use you as they punching bag.
They trauma trash can. And they will dump all their trauma on you. And I think that's when you disconnect yourself from people, when every time they call you, all they doing is trauma dumping, and they never ask you how you doing, or they never have anything that's good to say. Those are the people that you need to disconnect yourself from, because basically those are the people that do not want solutions. They just want to go through their trauma, dump it on you, suck all your happy energy out, and then they feel better, and you just like, why am I feeling like this? Because you've letting them, you've been their trash can, and they said flop. Because it's one thing for people to tell you what you're going through, and you notice that they're making small changes to get better. But you have people that tell you what they're going through, and every time you talk, why is your life this traumatic? Like, and then you have to, right, and you have to look at, like, maybe you're the problem on why your life is this traumatic, but that means they're not taking accountability.
Yes.
Like, if every time you talk to somebody, there's always something bad, and I hate to say it, 9 times out of 10, there's something about them that's the reason why they keep going through it. Because they, in some shape, form, and fashion, I don't want to say it, but I want to say they kind of like it. It's kind of like
a narcissist.
It's kind of like munch houses. You got people that like to stay sick. It's you have people that like that because they like pity parties.
Yes.
A narcissist. They like to play the victim. They will create scenarios, but they like that attention. They get more attention when they play the victim role.
And you have to think about it. When people do that, you really have to look at the fact that they don't know who they are. Because if that's what you have to do to get people to show you attention, then you don't know who you are without this. And that in itself is a problem, because nobody's life is that toxic all the time. That's like I said about reality TV shows. Why are y'all like that full of drama? Again, we know money do not make life. Money does not bring happiness, but money do make life 85% of life easy, because most of our problem is paying our bills. Like when things happen in life, what cause money. So I never could understand why these people on the reality show, why do y'all have this much drama?
Because it ain't all reality.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like
television.
You're not gonna tell me that you have something that can fix a lot of people's issues, not your inner issues, but your outer issues. And all y'all do is every show is full of trauma. And I get it, it's for TV purpose, but it's like, no, money does make life a little bit easier. It does not make you happy, but it makes life a little bit easier. And the problem that you guys are having are problems for people that are living on minimum wage.
Let me also throw in there though, because you just said it, money don't buy happiness. And unhappy people will stay in drama.
Yes,
too.
yes.
So regardless of how much money they are making, if they are truly unhappy on the inside, that's gonna show in their environment and the way they treat you.
And that's why I said money makes life easier. It doesn't
Yeah.
bring happiness.
Yeah.
Because again, like you said, if you're not happy with yourself, you can be Bill Gates. You can be
Anybody with
anybody with money.
Yeah.
If you're not happy within, then you're just an unhappy person with money.
Correct.
But money does make your life easier.
But
if-
it kind of, I'm sorry.
Okay, no, I'm sorry.
No, just to follow up what you were saying, because that goes to the phrase where hurt people hurt people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right.
And real quick, so Big Slim was saying in the chat, she was saying that I want to make sure I engage. No one is perfect. So she said, remember, no one's perfect. And
Right.
You're right, no one is perfect. And we're not even looking for perfection. I
You
think
don't want somebody that's trying. It's a difference.
Yes.
Like if you put in the effort and show us that you're trying and stuff like that, that'll go a long way because people like, okay, you making some progress. But you got some people that won't even put in the effort to try to change. So then you be sitting there like, okay, what we doing?
It reminded me of the ladies' lounge that we did last week.
Yeah.
Was that last week?
About this, not
Last week.
yeah, self-preservation.
Mm-hmm. No,
No, after
the
that,
one
too.
that we recorded last
Yes,
week.
yes.
Oh yeah.
That it hasn't been aired yet,
Yeah.
so I won't say too much. But somebody was talking about
Yeah. Yeah.
being very well aware of their lack of progress and
Yeah.
very well aware that they are doing nothing to progress.
Oh yeah.
Was it- yeah. And I would like to follow with that person too, down the line.
Yeah.
But she also was speaking about some of us, we have a healing aura about us where we are necessary. And she said,
damaged people.
yeah, and just be mindful of people like that. So yes, you're right, Big Slim. We play we do
Like
play a
if you
role.
are an empath, you're going to attract a lot of damaged people.
Yep.
Like people
That's
don't
what you
want to
do,
pick up on
Yep.
on energy and stuff like that. But energy, like I said, everybody carries all energy. Like
Energy is a real
Yeah.
thing.
No,
so
it
it's
is.
not witchcraft.
right
it's not.
or evil.
No, it's
So
not.
if you got somebody, like I said, most empaths, they have a healing, a healing aura. So because of that energy, you are going to attract a lot of damaged people and stuff like that. And them are the type of people that will come in and literally drain you.
But that's when, if you know you're an empath, that's when you have to set boundaries because unfortunately, being an empath, you attract those people. But if you know you're not in the space yourself as an impact for somebody to drain you, then you have to be like, hey, girl, hey, homie, I'm gonna call you back later because I can't deal with it. And you take yourself, you recharge yourself because you know people need empaths. I'm sorry. People need people that are able to absorb their energy and still be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because you notice if you're an empath and somebody is going through it and they talk to you, they feel so much better. But if you don't recharge yourself, then you're gonna feel like shit. So as long as you keep yourself recharged, that's the cool thing about being an empath. A person won't drain you unless you're completely drained.
Yes.
You have that energy to be able to give out to people, but you have to also know when I need to be by myself to be able to recharge. Like I give an example, and I was at work Thursday. I ended up working 13 hours and about 5 o'clock.
Shout out overtime.
Because I'm part-time, but shout out to almost 40 hours.
Yeah.
At about 5 o'clock, I had my social battery was dead. I only had energy to work just to do my job. And everybody was like, because they called me Mo, they was like, Mo, we see it. I said, they was like, you ready to go home? I wasn't tired. I had no more energy to talk to anybody. And so what I did was, because after we closed, I still had to do some stuff. I put my headphone on, because music centered me. Music is the key to my soul.
Yeah.
I put my headphones on, listen to my music, and before I left, I was fine.
Oh, really?
I was fine. But it's like I didn't want to talk to anybody. And everybody was like, you okay? And I said, my social battery is dead.
I have a follow-up question too. So we haven't even touched on it, but this is me. This is my opinion. But I can get you guys' opinion on this too. When it comes to getting out your own way too, I think another good resource is your faith.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's important. And even the people at home, you don't have to believe what I'm about to say. A lot of people have removed themselves just from faith, God specifically. And with that approach, it would open your eyes to the resources that are us at our level as humans, the empaths, or people who can bring you solutions. God has kind of provided that dynamic of our life and made it available so if we are going through things, He can send these angels to help you out. But a lot of that can help you. It can be assisted if you have that faith and that strong connection with that part of yourself.
I wouldn't say that a lot of people are going completely away from God. I think they're going. Away from religion in the four walls of the church.
So,
And the worldly views of it.
So what you're saying is right. I just want to, yes. I still want to open up the floor to say, because some people, they may say they thank God, right? Or God is always around me, but God still gives you information to do the work too.
Mm-hmm.
And gives you information, discernment, and all these things that you have, intuition. But if you don't act upon these particular things, then nothing will change as well.
Yeah, the problem with that though is that people, especially strict religions, they make it to where it has to be painted exactly one way. And then if it's not, then
you're wrong.
It's witchcraft. It's blasphemous. It's something. I mean, for crying out loud, they're trying to make stretching yoga.
So this is brand new something she brought to my attention off mic. Yeah, I've not seen this. I'm not saying you're wrong. You said you've seen this too.
Yeah, it's been floating all over social media.
Yeah, like I seen one about yoga.
Yeah.
I seen one about meditation, like certain poses that they do when they're doing yoga. They were just like it's demonic, but I'm just like you're stretching. You're
and there's science
coming to one.
There's literal science that proves how healthy it is for you, not just physically, but like internally too, mentally, emotionally, everything, and the physical body is a lot healthier from it. But they say it about the crystals, they say it about astrology, and I'm like, yo.
But if you really think about it, like if you think about going on what the Bible said and not about what, and I'm not gonna rebuttal what you're saying. Going about what the Bible said. If you think about the story of Adam and Eve, when Adam and Eve ate their fruit and they got the knowledge, when God sat up there, He said, "Now they are like us; they are like God," which means we were, in my interpretation, we were given the ability to be, I'm not gonna say on the same level, but to be able to accomplish things on our own when it feels like that He wanted to make it easier for us.
Mm-hmm.
But being that they ate off that tree, it gave us the same knowledge. So it's like, I think what people do is they think you have to have one person that leads you in the right direction when the person that was supposed to lead us in the direction was God. Mm-hmm. It's not supposed to be one man.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be able to lead yourself. That's the whole thing. Like when Jesus came back, Jesus, that He was supposed to teach us how to be kind-hearted and how to love unconditionally, no matter what a person is going. That's what He was supposed to do. Even with Mary Magdalene, when people was trying to stone her, well, He said the first person without sin throw the stone. Nobody could throw a stone. Yeah. So it's like, I think when people think that, this is my opinion. People, they say God's coming back. I don't honestly think that God is coming back. I think what's going to happen is a God complex when all of us learn to be not in the God sense as like Greek gods, in the God sense of how Jesus and God were portrayed. When we learn to live our life like that's because He's all in us. We have so many things telling God is in us, but people are so wrapped up in one person leading us when you're supposed to lead yourself. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the misconception that everybody has. You're not going to be perfect, but perfect is never what we're supposed to be. It's being a good person. Mm-hmm. It's having a good heart. Because in the Bible, all he ever do is use people that were never perfect. Moses was persecuted the Egyptian before he realized who he was.
He was a murderer.
Noah was a drunk. Mm-hmm. Saul was killing people.
Mm-hmm.
David, what the Bible said, David was a man after God's own heart. When he wanted Bathsheba, he had that woman husband put on the front line and told the people, do not protect him.
Yeah, because he can go and keep doing what he can do.
And I think that's what people realize. He's never using perfect people because nobody will listen to somebody that portray to be perfect.
Correct.
Yeah, people pick and choose what they want to out of the Bible because even crystals and incense and all that stuff is in the Bible.
Exactly.
That's a whole other topic for them.
Frankincense.
Ain't that somebody
Jesus
who literally talks about the gates of heaven being lined with like amethyst and stuff? But
yes,
that's a whole other topic for a whole other day.
You know, great discussion. We're gonna follow up with this and we'll come to conclusion. Subscribe to the channel. Give your thoughts in the comment section below. We'll be right back on the other side of this thing. All right. Go ahead.
My head was running. I was like, oh, I gotta blow my head.
But Lord, don't let me say this out loud. You know, I'm a witch. I'm a witch if I say this.
Oh no. Who gonna say that much?
The whole weird downs.
That's what you call them.
but see, the thing about that, people that are like that, those are people that are not, they're just regurgitating things they have heard and they're never, like, honestly, I think people don't realize when Jesus did die, it gave us access to the Holy Spirit ourselves. So it gave us access to get understanding on everything that's worried about. That's why when you're going to study, you're like, Lord, give me understanding. This is not for me. This is why people have discernment. This is why when you run up on people sometimes, you be like, I don't. Well, with me, I can run up on people and be like, I don't know why I don't like them. And I've learned that when I get that way, I don't treat them different. I know it's something that I'm not supposed to be aligned with them, and I don't treat them different, but I wait to see it play out.
Yeah.
Like, so again, that's why I don't understand why people don't believe in psychics and mediums. Because
But it's literally it's the same thing as a prophet. It just has a different title.
exactly.
But anyway,
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. We done. It's always good seeing you ladies and everybody in the chat. We love you too, Big Slim said she love y'all.
I love you, Big Slim.
We are back. And she also spoke to real quick for people watching at home. So when you're watching this on a regular, we should have a behind the scenes live feed chat. I'll put the links out there. Please tap in, join the discussion in the comment section, well, in the chat, and just join the discussion. But yeah, Big Slim was saying, yes, you got to have faith. And like I said earlier, she love all y'all.
Love you.
Shout out to Big Slim. Seductive Sense out there. Get you some candles.
Some body spray.
Body spray. She do a lot of shit too. And we'll get to what these ladies do too. You know, all that old thing that she does. And she don't do. Yeah, I can't do it because I have nothing there. But you know, this stuff, all that stuff she does with those locks and things.
It's all crazy today.
Yeah, say less. I can't say what I want to say because we're doing a thing, but I seen with something. I said she had a lot of fun.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I do. Yes.
When that ends,
Loud and proud.
yeah, when that ends, I'll
Say it
talk
with
about
your
it.
chest now. Say it with your chest
Oh,
now.
okay. Oh, you
Say it with your chest, my nigga.
I'll say less.
Say
Well,
it with your chest.
well, you know, the reason you had life has been great for you in different avenues, and I can see. Yeah, I said, look at this, because you know these red bones, they bruise easily.
That's a little love mark.
You know, love, nothing wrong with it. I said, hey, say less. Say less. Hey,
Say it loud. I'm speaking and I'm proud.
I was like, okay. Nothing wrong with it. You know. Say less.
It was fun too, y'all.
And we see.
No, hey, salute. I can't do much. Hey, love is good, and being wanted and desired is an awesome thing.
Yes,
And also, this kind of ties to what we're speaking about getting out your own way. But overall, the big picture is the purpose of this channel in general is like support Black people, like I always say, give you an avenue weekly to just discuss whatever we're discussing, and also just give insight to what we're thinking, and also God made us to be together. to whatever capacity that is. Sisters and brothers, also couples, husband and wives, just to be here. We're not supposed to be alone. And so I always want to have a purpose of bringing the community as a whole together and people just in general interaction and just have solutions, because I smile just to know that, hey, you good in this capacity, I'm happy for you, because this is supposed to happen. You know, it's a natural thing. It's a beautiful thing. And when you're getting love or just affection or just communication, you feel better.
You do.
It brings a different light to you as a person. Your day, even if you have a shitty ass job, when you go home or you're around this particular individual group of people, you just lose sight of it. It don't even matter. Because you know what, fuck it. It's a long work week, but this Friday I'm having a good time.
See you right.
That part. And so, I love to see people just having a good time, just enjoying life, because you need these particular interactions. You sleep better. It relieves stress. I mean, yeah, say less. Yes. Love is love. And she said something about loving that curly red. That's what I was saying. Mine was like that last year. So yeah, I got you.
What last year?
You were around.
What last year was that?
I said don't lie. Here I am lying.
That was a harmless lie, so he
Yeah.
ain't hurt nobody.
Hey, last night, Big Slim, I seen you out there.
Where y'all went last night?
I used her term. She was scrubbing the ground.
No, not that. She wasn't that low. But I was like, look, because when she showed up in the establishment, I was chilling, looked in, you recognize people, like, but you don't know for sure. You don't want to stare, but you get, when I got confirmation, oh yeah, that's.
What y'all do last night?
No, so the Rellos brought me out because they want to get me out the house, so we was at Infusions.
Oh, I've been there once.
It's straight.
It's nice.
It's
a nice establishment.
I like to see people and just enjoying. Once again, people enjoying themselves. Decompressing, wherever they may be, and just living. So shout out to Big Slim. Saw her last night, and I was glad she had some Wonder Woman type shit going around the leg. Got the legs out and everything. Cause she's tall as fuck, so it's like she stands out easily in a group. But no, shout out to Big Slim. She said she had the time. Yeah, you probably did. I seen a little bit of your time, but yeah. Yeah. I thought it was cool to see us. Look at Big Slim out there doing Big Slim things. But to wrap this up, we talked about when we encourage those, to find the necessary steps and resources to get out your own way. Well, understand that you have something. Acknowledge that there's something going on. There's something wrong, first and foremost. And actually, hopefully you seek the resources necessary and accept the right resources, because there's definitely bad ways to get out, because you can put yourself right back in something else that you didn't even want to be in, and make things much worse. But also, if you're the person that are trying to help someone out, understand the boundaries, how it's affecting you, and take the necessary steps to slow the process down on your side of things. And if you need to remove yourself entirely, then do so. And don't feel bad about it. Especially if you've done everything you can and it came from a genuine place, and everything that you were providing was a positive solution. Hey, just be comfortable in that and know that, I did all I could. Because ultimately, y'all talk about this in ladies now, about self-preservation, about self. Yeah, it starts with you. Mm-hmm. You're no good to anyone if you are damaged. And even for the mindful minutes, you talk about this stuff too. It's just important. You're no good to no one if you're fucked up.
Yeah. Your cup gotta stay overflowing, not even full. Your cup gotta stay overflowing, and everybody kept the kisses to overflow. Your cup should never be empty. It should always be overflowing.
Any other closing remarks, ladies, before we get out of here? Regarding the topic? No? Ms. King?
Nope.
DOA?
I think we said it.
Right.
You summed it up.
I'm going to get...
Summarized it all.
Well, so,
What he said.
a while back, I was getting feedback. I was getting some feedback to somebody because they watch the channel occasionally. And one of the things they was commenting, they were saying, I like the fact that you allow the people to talk. Because sometimes in certain podcasts, I shut it. All right. They got to get there. But they were saying sometimes the host or the person doing the whatever, they don't let the people on the panel talk. They do most of the damn talking. So I just want to make sure I allow everyone to speak and have a voice because differences of opinion is important to especially a conversation. Because we have similarities as far as our life experiences, but as a woman, there's some things I would never truly say because I'm not a fucking woman. Except he goes,
It's not a fucking woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you got a fucking man. Then you go that part.
Fucking woman.
That's real. So
You got a bed and 2 balls.
you got that part for real. And the testosterone, estrogen, they cover different things. So it's important that we allow people to speak and actually express themselves because lived experiences are important, but it adds to the discussion. So I want to make sure I always allow people to talk.
Well, today is a ditto type of day.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good discussion.
So I guess without further ado, where can people find you if you want people to find you? If you don't, forever hold your peace for now.
You can find me on Facebook. I am Dorinda Alexander. I am Oriana_Dorinda on all other social media platforms.
You can
Tell
find
me everything, girl.
you can find me on Facebook and Sade Kendrick, my business page, Rejuvenated Sensations on Facebook, my lingerie page, Sensational Lingerie and More on Facebook. You can find me on TikTok as Rejuvenated Sensations. And on Instagram, you can find me. My personal page is Sexy Aries 09. My business page, Rejuvenated Sensations, and then my lingerie. You can find me at sensational_lingerie_ and more.
I said everything. You have a lot going on there.
Yes,
Everything. You have any sales coming for the summer? Anything they can look out for?
I am in the process of getting the sale basket, summer basket together.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say too much this year because it's gonna be a real good.
Also, is it not too early, but can you announce like where they can come see you live somewhere? Like you're gonna be at a location where they can kind of.
As far as like pop-up shops, I don't have any right now.
Okay.
But like I said, you can always shoot me a inbox text, whatever.
Okay.
Like I always answer.
And go ahead, do your thing, girl. I'm gonna give you the mic so you can.
Well, since you act so nice.
Once I hear everything.
Since you act so nicely. It's your girl Mo. You can find me on TikTok at Moso82. You can find me on Instagram at Moso_82. And if you are interested or have any questions about the Lock Nation, I'm calling it the Lock Nation. Right. You can find me on Facebook. My business page is Locks, Dress, and Things LLC, where I'm oh so proud to make your nappy so happy. Get locked in.
And for my, we got, is that everything?
Yes,
okay, to make sure.
Nothing more.
Gotcha. Hey, I even got some
Forgot and have fun.
Oh, and have fun. Get like me and have fun.
Fuck y'all. Shout out to JD, everybody. Real quick, I'm going to say this last thing from Big Slim. She said, remember to never give up. We have moments to where we are in our own way. Step back, revise your journey, and pull through. So that was Big Slim.
I like it.
Look, we got snap.
No, seriously. But no, everyone who was in the chat, shout out to JD, shout out to Morello, my twin. All y'all, thank y'all for showing up. Share the links in the future. And like I said, just join the discussion in the chat. I'm trying to grow the audience. For myself, continue to have fun. Y'all know my speech impediment. I want to slip up.
He part of the list line.
There you go, shout out to the list line. But
he old. He's born back in 1934.
That part.
I got you, JD. Right here. I got you.
Great Depression.
Yeah.
But not
the old man.
That part.
Yeah.
Clyde was the third, aka the Phoenix. Please go to my personal page. Links in the description box. Go watch the first Dez. I'm always highlight that. Dez 2. Dez 3 is coming. I keep speaking on the Devil's Lobby. I've got a recent update. My editor might be life, and we all have our own individual things, but it's coming, guys. It is coming. Oh, I guess I don't know if I say that or not, but it's almost here. Go watch Clarity. I am literally in the process here shortly to start writing Clarity 2.
I'm gonna be a part of Clarity too.
Okay,
I'm just putting it out there.
No, okay, no.
You ain't gotta do it, but
No. We got a discussion right now.
I'm putting it out there.
Look,
So look at your sister to your right and ask, "Are you sure?"
Who, me?
Yeah.
I like the camera.
No. Go ahead. Not just about the camera, but
I mean,
the level of dialogue.
as long as I can ad-lib and get that. As long as I can ad-lib. Like, I mean.
No, I'm saying.
When have I ever not said I want to do something and want to do it?
Right.
I like bill collectors.
Well, you got a lot of me. I know you're a lot of me.
Exactly.
So, real quick, we have a special live right here.
Come on, let's do it.
Let's say, in theory, the script is, let's say, 15, 20 pages.
Okay.
And the particular circumstance is you and one other person.
I saw you gonna make me the main character. Shit, let's do it. Come on.
The responsibility and expectations is, and you gotta be off paper.
I know that. And again, actors ad-lib, as long as I stay with the base.
Yeah.
As long as you let me know if I gotta know it verbatim, cool.
Yeah.
If I get the ad-lib, cool. Trust me. I'm a Leo, baby. I understand the assignment, baby.
Okay, we'll see. Look at that thing.
I like the camera.
The reason, be careful.
She the Leo that don't like the camera. I'm the Leo that like the attention. Make me the main character.
I was just like, wait.
It's a lot of
Fire
fire.
signs. I'm an Aries.
Oh, yeah.
I like the spotlight.
Okay,
Yes.
we'll see.
Mo, have I ever read your chart?
And I was
You still hold on. Before you go to Mo, we still need some time. You supposed to break my stuff down with me.
No, I ain't never gave her my birthday.
But give it to her. But that's how she gets started. But she did mine. Remember? And
See,
I'm still with her to like.
I want to know my other people.
I need a 30 minutes to an hour.
I know my top three.
Down further.
I do know my top three. If you don't know anything, you're supposed to at least know your top three. I know mine is, well, that's your son. You supposed to know your sun, your moon, and your rising. And mine is Aries, Gemini, Aquarius.
I didn't know my son.
I know the consultation. I didn't say that at the time. Over the phone, whatever.
Okay.
Something like, you
let me know.
well, I don't want to, because once again, you want to be that dump truck of any capacity, right?
It's not being a dumb truck, though. That's finding out more about your astrology.
I agree.
And she loves it, so it's not dumping on her.
But as far as her time today,
But that's her cup of tea. She liked it. When she likes something, you ain't. Am I overstepping though? No, she likes it, so you can never overstep a dump truck because she wants to know.
understand. So with that said, though,
It helps me learn too.
but I want her to also have the time to, because that part she has is very, it's a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I want to make sure she has enough bandwidth up here to focus on that, because we start shooting here the next, pretty soon here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hopefully she be off paper, get you back that hopefully you ready for it.
Anyway, y'all heard him. Live people that watch this, he pretty much even said, I'm gonna be me and another person, and I'm ready for this because I was made for the camera.
That's her saying it. So
It was made
I'm holding to task.
for me.
So Clarity, watch the first Clarity. Shout out to, of course, Alexandra Brown this time, not Sales, but Brown. And also shout out to, of course, Keith Harper. Very talented.
Very talented. I would love to. Oh my.
Well, you gotta work out with him.
Why not?
Well, because did you watch
I did watch it. I did. I don't know, but he's so awesome. Maybe he could be. I don't know.
What you said, you need to put something in the work so they can cross fight.
Well, and so they will show his narrative to a degree.
Okay.
Because everything I do is connected.
Yes, I would love to be the female
What you mean? Wait,
interest
time
of.
out. What you mean is connected.
So Des and that stuff over here is its own cinematic thing.
Okay.
But the Clarity thing that I'm creating,
Everything on like connect.
it'll be connected tissues as far as the Clarity universe.
Okay.
Yes, I would love to be the female main character because I give main character energy. So why not put that main character energy that I give every day in life in on the film so it'll never die? You know, my thing is
I cannot wait for her chart.
I look at it and say, you guys are making me live forever because when I'm gone, people just go look on
No, we
YouTube.
really here.
Look.
I tell you,
So-
if you think about this, we are in this digital space forever.
Why not be one of the main characters and I'm living forever?
No.
No, baby, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
No.
I'm here for it. You talking to somebody that do art without a limit and I be naked, so you really think I'm worried about some man? I'm I'm just saying, you really think I'm gonna worry about some lions? I'm being so serious. When I got people in the house I can run these lions with.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you hear that? Hey, she's telling me. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna write the script.
If I got over doing poetry in front of people and singing in front of people, acting like the lions, that's nothing. I got this in the back.
I just gotta find you a male counterpart that's as talented, and that'll come down the line. But that's something I'm probably gonna shoot for sure in 2025.
I'm ready for this.
I'm gonna focus on Dead 3, get this knocked out, because this is my most ambitious project.
It is.
It's boy, it's gonna be tough. I need a home that I can use someone's inside their house. It's not too modern, but you gotta find someone that's gonna allow me to give me their space. I need a kitchen, a living room, and like a bedroom and a hallway for sure. But
How advanced it gotta be?
No, it's not to be not advanced. It's gotta be like just not to the point where it's trashy, but it gotta be like, I don't want it too modern. You read the script? Yes.
I was there in the first rehearsal. I was listening to it. So even though I didn't read it, I was there for the first.
Yeah, so I don't want to present something on the outside that's dilapidated or kind of, I'm not saying run down, but then the inside is like Airbnb too. It's like this, that. That's because people, you'd be surprised. Go to Tubi. There's plenty of examples.
I do that. I pay attention to how. That's because now I said, what you gonna do about Bobby Hill? I pay attention to scenes. I pay attention when scenes are supposed to go together. And it's like, wait, what part we was in the daytime? You look out the window, it's nighttime. Y'all didn't pay no attention. I pay attention to stuff like that.
So me in school, I got my degree in this stuff, and so I'm very particular about my presentation of my material. I want you to focus on the narrative I'm giving you. I don't want you looking in the background with fucking missteps.
Yeah. and I'm one of the ones that do that.
And so to avoid that, I want to make sure shit like this is cohesive and details is important. So anyway, we'll get there. Watch.
I'm gonna be in clarity too, y'all.
I can't do nothing but say yes now. It's there.
He started it. I just asked to be a part of it. He just gave me the female role, and I said we shook on him. We got a verbal handshake contract.
So watch
on camera.
On camera, on live and on camera. There you go.
And Slim said you're so funny. Much love. Subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for watching. We'll be back every Sunday, every Wednesday at 2 p.m. and every other Monday, 9 a.m. right there.
The Wonders.
I want to say that, I say it again. I don't think you understand. We all doing a great job. But your particular vertical, it's going to be so beneficial.
It is.
Oh, thank you.
No, I mean that genuine. I said it to you off camera, but I like to say it because
give her flowers.
That part, because even myself, I go back myself and watch it because it's beneficial to not just a sector of our gender. It's good for everyone.
Yeah.
In all ages.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to journaling. I mean, when I was a young man, women with diaries and guys with journals. That shit was beneficial to me as a kid.
Yeah.
When my mother killed my father and I was young, that helped me out. As a young little boy, I was just had to get it out somewhere. That shit's important.
Yeah, I actually brought my 3.
Yeah, I showed her my 2. I got them right there. I got 2 big ones right there. But the evidence, I'm journaling too. But now, shout out to y'all. Love y'all. We out because these guys got to go take care of my business.
Yeah.
Every cute for the night. For the cocktail party.
I was going to say, I thought something else.
Later on, after the cocktail party. Yeah. But the cocktail party is the first time.
That too. Mo, do you know your information?
I know. I know mine.
Thanks for watching. Y'all this thing. Love y'all. Next week.
Going, don't you?
Yes.
See, I would have to look at me. And I thought about that last night, but in my defense, I